Greetings everyone, it's Carrie, HIST2304A, Social and Cultural History of Canada. This is being recorded on the 12th of September, which is the Sunday. And I hope everyone's having a very good day today, and I hope that everyone's having a very good week. And I hope you're also enjoying the course. I just wanted to touch base with you to discuss a few things. In addition to the message I sent out today, the announcement that said that the course outline is available on Brightspace. Now, one of the things that's really interesting, before I begin talking about some of the things that are associated with the course, one of the things I found really interesting is that a number of you have been in touch with me and said, I'm not that familiar with Brightspace, and some of you have actually been bold enough to say that you don't like it. I don't like it either. I can't stand it. I mean, I'm really having a hard time getting my head around some of the things. For those of you who were familiar with CU Learn, it was a much more user-friendly experience. And so if you think you're having issues at it as a user, I'm having some issues as an administrator and a creator of content. So please bear with me. If there are some issues, let me know. Now, one of the things that I do find helpful is to get on, and the people who are doing the chat help desk are really, really good at what they do. So make use of them to the fullest extent possible. I've been finding that they can help guide you through some of the issues. Now, I just today put up the second video. I should mention that I was doing that one back in August, having some health issues, and so it's not as bright and cheerful as I would have liked it to have been, but I did my best, and I tried to soldier through. Hope you do find it a rewarding one. I mean, just to let you know that I wasn't at 100%, but I think I soldiered on and did as well as I could. We will be populating some things in the very near future, some of the rubrics associated with some of the assignments. I know that some people are having issues with the text. I think that it is available on there are other ways to get it other than the bookstore. I'm going to explore those. It's a Sunday today. I'll do that on Monday and see what I can do for you. I hope to be able to let you know about that by midweek. So we'll keep soldiering on with that as well. I'm trying to think of this. Oh, and of course, as I mentioned in the announcements, we have Natalie Cross as our teaching assistant. Now, Natalie was my teaching assistant last year. I find her to be just a first-rate individual and very, very helpful and very, very knowledgeable. What we're going to try to do is set up some live sessions so that people can come on, talk about things that are of interest to them or some of the concerns. We can hopefully have some decent intellectual discussions at the same time. I'm really hoping that that is the case. And so I'm going to be working with her in the very near future to talk about her availability and my availability for office hours and for live chats via Teams or via Zoom or whatever we can do to work this out. So we'll do our best on that one as well. So just some preliminary information. You'll find that the lectures are divided up between context pieces that try to put the items into larger context and just general information about culture and social history, and then we go into a deep dive into the readings. And I'm hoping that you can start doing those readings and looking into them and try to analyze some of the key points that are being made in it and the extent to which the author actually backs them up with any kind of supporting evidence or a compelling argument, and the extent to which they take into account an alternative way of approaching that evidence. There's a lot on our plates right now, and you are just basically in week 2. So what we will do is start using these supplemental videos to add a little bit of value to the lectures and also to address any of the email concerns that I'm receiving. Now, one of the things that's been wonderful in the last few days is that people are starting to check the email and get back to me and talk to me about what their background is, where they are. I've had one from Barrie, one from Pembroke, a number from Southern Ontario, Toronto area. And I think it's wonderful. And I'm so glad that you're getting in touch with. Oh, and one from Cornwall. Students from Cornwall getting in touch. Um, I love it because I I want to hear about your experiences, and and in addition to your research interests and what you're doing and where you are and your own background, um, for those of you who are willing to share, and for those of you who've already shared, you can share again. But um, let me know what some of the things are that you do that give your life satisfaction, meaning, happiness, joy, whatever. Um, and just, try to give us a better idea of who you are, if you wish. And if you don't wish to, and if you're not into that kind of stuff, that's absolutely fine. But just what I'm hoping to do with this course is talk about the human experience, what it means to be a human, um, the human condition. What are some of the things that remain the same throughout history about in terms of creating something that gives us happiness? And what are the things that work against us to prevent those things from happening? So we're going to be discussing that through the course. As I say, it can be anything from, like myself, I like a very good cup of coffee in the morning. I like to look at rivers. I like to teach. I love to lecture. I love to take the knowledge that I've been able to acquire over these last 5 decades and and share it. So anyway, take care of yourselves this week. Um, Enjoy the lectures, and we will definitely be in touch. So keep an eye out on Brightspace and on this YouTube channel for extra videos and such. Wonderful to see you. Wonderful to meet you all. And I really wish that we were all in the same room and discussing all of this. You'll see that the lectures are a tad short. That's because they were done in the hopes that there would be back and forth in the classrooms. It didn't happen. One day it will. But for now, enjoy, take care, and we'll be in touch very, very soon. Bye-bye.